You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week 5 of the 2018-19 SCAC men's basketball season. Today, we're joined by the SCAC men's basketball Player of the Week, senior guard Jontrell Herman of the Johnson & Wales Denver Wildcats. Jontrell, again, congratulations on your honor, and thanks so much for joining us today.
Appreciate it.
Jontrell, you and the rest of your Wildcat teammates now 8-2 on the season, 1-0 in SCAC play. This is a team that's coming off a 6-win season a year ago. How different is the energy around this team? What's been, is this something you can feel and something that you enjoy every single day, not only in games, but just going to practice as well?
Oh, yeah, the energy's great with the group of guys that we have. We have freshmen that come off the bench and, produce and give us a whole lot of energy. And we have seniors from top to bottom, that come off the bench and give us energy. So even in practice or games, warm-ups, anything. So we always been having, the uppity and the energy and stuff. So I think our energy's been great.
As I mentioned, Jontrell 1-0 in SCAC play. You open up league action with an 84-60 win at Colorado College. What's the importance of getting off to a strong start in SCAC play and trying to establish, that type of play early on in the conference schedule?
Oh, winning that first game, it's always a big motivator. So, it has that size that go into every other game as you did the first one. So it always gives you the motivation to come out on top or come out and play defense for, the whole 40 or anything. It just gives you that motivation to win a basketball game.
One of the things, as I've looked at this team, Jontrell, that's really impressed me is you found a number of different ways to win basketball games. I look back, the Colorado College game this past week, you open up, I think you had 2 points through the first 7 minutes, were down 9 early, and then you roar back and take a lead at a halftime and end up winning that game. And the exciting win over Chapman this past week on the road, you hit a buzzer beater at the very end to pick up a win. Finding different ways to win, is that something that builds confidence in this team as the season goes along? What does it say about this group to find those different ways to win basketball games?
Oh, we do whatever we have to do to win basketball games. If that means that I have to come off the bench and only score 5 points and get 10 rebounds, I do whatever I have to do to win basketball games, and that goes for me and everybody else that's on the roster. So that's our main goal this year, is just winning basketball games and leaving our legacy on the court. So if I have to do whatever I have to do to win. So
want to go and talk specifically about that win over Chapman. Charles Young, your teammate, hits a buzzer beater 3 at the end to pick up the win. I watched the film. I saw you running down, Jontrell. You were calling for the ball. Take me through that play. It looked like you wanted it, but as soon as Charles hit it, it kind of seemed like one of those no, yes moments. Take me through your emotion as the team picks up the win there in that victory.
We were just trying to in-ball the ball real quick and fast so that we can push the ball without having the defense set up, and the ball just ended up in Charles's hands, and everybody spread out and he put up a shot, and I was on the other side looking for a tip in or a pass or anything that's gonna get us the lead. So but Charles saw the shot and he took it and he hit it, so we won the game. He had hit a big shot.
Another outstanding week for you individually, Jontrell, averaging 25.5 points, 9 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 5.3 steals per game. But the thing that stuck out to me in your work last week as the group went 3-1 in 4 games in a tough, demanding week was that you passed the 1,500-point career mark for your career there at Johnson & Wales. What does it mean now to have over 1,500 points on your career? You and Andrew Romero, the only 2 in program history to have it, your senior teammate, must have been a pretty special honor.
Yeah, it's a privilege, we get out every day. We work in practice, we work on games. It's just an honor to be one of the 2 people that are at 1,500. So, but I wouldn't be here without my teammates. So I have to give some of the grace and glory to my teammates and thank them for being with us every single day in practice and giving us everything they got in games. So we wouldn't be where we are without the help of our teammates and coaching staff and all the way from top to bottom of the organization.
As you look at what you were able to accomplish last week, 4 games in 5 days, including 3 games in a row, just remarkable stuff in terms of the energy that you're able to bring every night. Not only are you playing that many games sort of in succession, you're playing nearly 40 minutes a night. I think you had 2 games, you had 40 minutes on the books. 1 game, you had 38 minutes, and then you played over 30 minutes in the 4th game. Where do you get this energy? This team offensively has been great, but you're getting it done on the defensive end. A lot of times you see where, a team scores a lot, but they don't put the energy on the defensive end. This team top in the SCAC in points scored, second in points allowed. So it's getting done on both ends. Where do you find that energy?
Just being around my teammates. I love my teammates with all my heart. And just getting them to get me fired up and I fire them up. And then, coach is saying is, defense. So once we get a stop on defense and go score, that gives the bench a lot of energy. That gives us a lot of energy. And not only like the bench, there's our fans. They give us energy. So we just feed off of each other and, keep it going.
And finally, Jontrell, looking ahead to this weekend, you jump right back into SCAC play. Your first true, SCAC long road trip as you head to Texas to take on TLU and Southwestern. What are your expectations heading into the weekend? What will be key for this team just to continue to build on this 8-2 start, 1-0 in conference play?
In one word, defense. Like I said before, our defense brings our offense. So if we can get down there in Texas and just play great defense, then we won't have to worry about our offense because defense wins ball games. So that's all, just defense.
Now it's time for the fastest minute in all of Division III sports. That's right, it's the SCAC 60, a chance for you, SCAC Nation, to get to know your SCAC players of the week a bit better. Jontrell, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll put 60 seconds on the clock, and here we go. Jontrell, for you, what's your favorite cereal?
Oh, got to be Captain Crunch with the berries.
Your current must-watch TV show that you've got playing?
Must-watch. Let me go with The Flash.
What's your favorite current class that you're taking there at JWU?
Music appreciation.
You have a time machine, Jontrell. Are you heading into the future or going back into the past?
I'm going to go to the future.
What's your favorite snack food?
Any type of candy, I'm got a sweet tooth, so any type of candy.
What's your favorite holiday/Christmas movie?
Probably Friday After the Next. Any Friday movie.
Is Space Jam a basketball or a baseball movie?
Basketball movie.
That will wrap up the fastest minute in all of Division III athletics, the SCAC 60. Again, we have been joined this week by SCAC Men's Basketball Player of the Week for Week 5, Jontrell Herman, senior guard from the Johnson Wales University Denver Wildcats. Jontrell, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you move forward throughout the rest of your senior year.
Thank you.